turkeys eat right along with us. We're eating unbelievable food, and we are enjoying their company. And
It's a completely meatless meal, and the turkeys are the guest of honor instead of the main course.
It really, really is an amazing place.
Yeah, it really was.
Hey, Rico, guess what? You know that there's a new trend taking over? That's right. There's a new supermarket ad, for example, showing more and more people are going for meatless Thanksgivings. They're coming up with other animal-friendly options and reinventing the holidays. How? By feeding the turkeys at a wonderful sanctuary called Farm Sanctuary instead of feeding on them. And they're calling it Thanksliving, a compassionate way to celebrate the season. Joining me now, Gene Bauer, president and co-founder of Farm Sanctuary. Do you sense that there is a change this Thanksgiving into a Thanksliving where people are embracing turkeys as sentient beings as opposed to simply food?
Yes, absolutely, Jane. It's amazing to see the growing awareness, and people are humane, and people want to live in a way that they can feel good about, and they want to eat healthy food as well. And with the factory farming system today, you have animals that are treated just like commodities. They're treated very badly. And when people hear about it, it's upsetting, and they would rather not participate. So more and more people now are looking for alternatives, and we encourage people to save a turkey instead of eating one for Thanksgiving and for the holidays. And, you know, it feels better, you know, because you don't have to feel badly about the cruelty you're supporting, and it's healthier too. You know, you can live very well by eating plant foods and no animal foods. I've been a vegan since 1985, and I've just started running marathons. So this is a lifestyle that makes a lot of sense for animals as well as for our own health.
And this growing trend comes on the heels of a new Mercy for Animals undercover investigation. The Animal Protection Group says their hidden cameras caught allegedly workers at a Butterball factory. They say kicking, stomping on turkeys, dragging them by their wings and necks, throwing them on the ground, and other just horrific cruelty. Gene, what do you make of this? Because Butterball has said essentially, they've released a statement saying that they immediately initiated an internal investigation, suspended the associates in question. They will make a determination on additional actions, including immediate termination for those involved, and they say they remain committed to the ethical and responsible care of turkey flocks. What do you make of this latest undercover investigation involving turkeys?
Well, whenever an investigator gets into one of these places, they find problems. So the problems are rampant. Bad has become normal. Animals are treated like pieces of machinery, and it's an attitude. It's an attitude of callousness, an attitude of cruelty, and unfortunately it is the norm in these industrialized factory farms. And when people see this, it is shocking because these animals have feelings. These animals suffer. These animals deserve better. And you know, by choosing a plant-based holiday meal, citizens, consumers can make a difference. We can choose not to support this kind of abuse. We can instead choose to eat healthy food that is not causing animals to suffer horribly. So whenever these investigators get in, the problems are always apparent.
And you have this alternate ceremony at Farm Sanctuary, and you've got sanctuaries in New York and California where people come out and they feed the turkeys. Take a look at this. It's adorable. And they eat pies and they get some pets, and they're treated just like we treat our little dogs and cats. 10 seconds. What does this do for people?
This is a wonderful celebration. It's great to spend positive time with animals, to watch them digging into the pumpkin pie and splashing it around the other turkeys and people. So it's a wonderful, wonderful celebration.
All right, more on the other side. How you can get involved if you want to.
Birds, just like mammals, have friendships and bonds, and they spend most of their time with specific birds. So Hildy has really close friends. Feather is a really close friend of hers. Kima is a close friend of hers, and Rhonda is a close friend of hers. When she can't see them, and when they can't see her, they often vocalize back and forth.
Yeah, turkeys have personalities just like dogs and cats. Like little Rico here, Farm Sanctuary has been adopting out turkeys for almost 3 decades, giving them safe, loving homes. Check this out.
We are taking 2 turkeys to Connecticut to meet up with the woman who's adopting them, and there they'll be at their new forever home. So this guy is Mordecai, and the girl is Fiona. Sweetie.
if somebody wants to save the life of a turkey this holiday season, you can go to hlntv.com/Jane or my Facebook, Jane Velez Mitchell Facebook page, and find out all about it. But, Gene, what can people do in terms of adopt a turkey?
They should go to adoptaturkey.org or go to your website, as you mentioned, and it's a great way to celebrate a compassionate Thanksgiving. They can sponsor turkey who lives at Farm Sanctuary, and for people who have the space, we also do bring turkeys into good homes. So there's a couple ways to do it.
Yeah, and I have to tell you, why do the same thing over and over again? If you're kind of tired of the same old holiday you've been having for how many years now, talking to the same people sitting next, you know what, tradition is great, but innovation's also fun. So why not try something new? It's a blast. I've got to tell you, it's a very feel-good experience, and kind of puts a whole new spin on a very, very traditional day. So I wish you all a happy Thanksgiving, and I suggest you just check out this alternative. It could be a fun adventure.